Howdy folks, this is Checkers, and this, of course, is Skyrim. I know it's been a while. Sometimes I feel like I should add that to my greeting. I wish I could say anything. There are reasons that I can't, and one day I really hope I will be able to, but this is not one of them. That being said, well, it's nice to be back. As a matter of fact, I am here because NVIDIA updated their GeForce Experience to something called the NVIDIA app, which is how I record most things. Not everything, but most things. And I wanted to test to be sure I could still do this, should I so desire. Now, in the process of coming up with that idea, I thought to myself, it would be really nice to just make a video and say hello and let everyone know that why, as a matter of fact, I am actually still alive. Aw, you know, it's always so... Well, it was sweet. When it was just the skeever and the giant spider hanging out, but then there are the weapons on the ground, and it probably isn't quite as... Well, you know, I'm sure the one in the middle is just sleeping. Yeah, anyway. So I came up with the idea to test this, and then I thought, oh, you know, I could say hello. And I became so enthusiastic about the idea of saying hello that I actually started to record the greeting before I ever tested the software. I just got so excited. Well, I basically distracted myself and spent some time doing that, and then realized that I wasn't doing anyone any favors. And it seems to me I have a tendency to do things a bit out of order, and it doesn't always work out nearly as well. Sometimes I can do something as foolish as read like 2 paragraphs into a document that I really should have entirely read, and things go poorly. But I digress. I should mention that I am also joined at the moment by my emotional support psychopath, Shazam, who is a long-haired black kitten. Well, he's about a year old now. And he is exactly what it says on the tin. He is the most bitey, scratchy, violent little kitten on the face of the planet until you are hurt or angry, and he becomes the absolute most intuitive, incredibly loving creature I have ever known. He'll come and lay down right on top of you as if he was holding you down to say, hey, hey, hey. I know what mad is. That's why I bite all the time. So listen to an expert and just relax. It's all gonna be okay. Cats, man. Saved my life more than once. And still they amaze me. So, I caught myself doing things out of order and course corrected into actually checking the NVIDIA app to be sure that it could record in something like Skyrim, and of course it would not. I had to try many things, actually. Rebooting and reinstalling. I think reinstalling actually got it. You know, you have to make sure that all the mics are assigned correctly, and it's a process, but once you get the process all set and settled, everything should be okay. Anyway. So now I get to wander slowly through Skyrim and just listen to that gorgeous soundtrack and say hello. You know, And you may actually even catch sounds of my little emotional support psychopath in the background as he attacks something that at least is not me. I wonder if we can get up this. Anyway, I hope you are all doing amazingly well. I want to say thank you. I know that I haven't been attentive to the channel, but I do catch your comments, and you guys have a knack for saying the right thing at just the right time, so I just wanted to say thank you for all the little times I never actually got to say thank you, and for all the little times that you've helped me pull through when I might not have. And I mean that. You all know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. O ye faithful who return and give me the strength to do so myself. Thank you. I'm just a guy with a microphone and a PC, but you all built this channel. You gave my voice a reach and a range that it would never have had on its own. And you gave me a place to be when all the other places I had been were taken away. So thank you. I don't say it enough, but thank you. All right. That's enough of that. If you can think of anything you'd like to see me make a video about, I don't mean long-term like Let's Play, but if you have questions about a game or just questions about anything, I seem to be much better at answering questions than I am at most things. But yeah, drop me a line in the comments and let me know what you think. Maybe we'll just stand here on the edge of this little island for a moment. And I will say thank you again. You guys are amazing. And we're coming into the winter season, which is always a lot of fun. And maybe we'll meet together. Maybe we'll meet together. That would be fascinating. I wonder how we do that. Maybe we'll meet again and come together for something sooner rather than the later than I've been more accustomed to. It's funny, but another YouTuber has given me some inspiration into wanting to come back. You never know the effect you'll have when you interact with someone else. It's a strange thing, but life is a tapestry, and when you pull or push on a string, you don't just affect one, you affect many. Sometimes so much farther away than you ever imagined. And sometimes it's just the right thing. I've probably told this story before, but a long time ago when I was still working in opera, a friend who was working for me at the time had come back from the hardware store, and she told me about this young woman who was working at the counter. And she saw my friend's opera t-shirt and said, "I saw your Carmen, and it changed my life. It made me feel like I had a strength and a hope that I didn't feel like I'd had." She recounted how she had gone to, we used to do this what we would call a kiddie matinee, where we would invite the local schools to come to our final dress rehearsal. And of all the productions we did, we put the most effort into that one. And it's always nice to know when it pays off. I can't remember the quote entirely, but I do remember the line, "He who saves one life saves the world entire." So, no matter who you are, don't be surprised to know how many times you've saved the world. I would like to ask you to think of something you are truly grateful for, something that brings a smile to your face and the truest, deepest warmth to your heart. Maybe it is your best friend or your beloved pet. Maybe it is the light of your life or a family member who gives you strength when all else fails. Maybe it's your favorite book or movie or poem or song. Whatever it is, or whomever it may be, think of them now. Hold on to them, picture them in your mind, and let them brighten your day. Most of all, I would like to ask you to please take care.